We're looking at the Manta Ray C8.2. Quite a beautiful little thing, if I do say so myself. Most of the selling point here is going to be the high center mass, and it's just so easy to twirl the thing around and feel very empowered to continue doing so. As you can see, this light possesses the ability to tail stand even on an uneven padded threaded cloth surface like this. And it features the OSRAM CSLPM1 emitter, which is known for wicked butthole crazy throw. I'll get you to see it there. This is one of the furthest throwing lights I have ever experimented with. It will put out a needle of a beam, but it will do so with fewer ugly nippleization and weird artifacts that you see in the bigger lights. I think there is a point, and I've said this before in my other reviews, where you get to a point where you just can't shake the right reflector dimensions. I don't care who you are, if you don't have the right reflector dimensions, then you're going to get a funky beam. And this is one of those lights that demonstrates this. It does have, let's see, I'm trying to remember the dimensions, and I believe it is 15.4 by 4.5 by 3.7, so length, head, and then tail diameter dimensions. If you see, let me check real quick. Yes, 239 gram, not including battery. I'm reading from off the store list here, and like a decent human being, I am running an Orbtronic. This is a unprotected, high drain, 5750 milliwatt amp, 30 amp draw, Orbtronic 26650. Now, if you don't know that I support Orbtronic like a family member would, then you haven't watched many videos here. They are, and I maintain this as an irrefutable truth, they are the best battery made. And I got one specifically for this light. The light has high 2200 lumens. Tap it, and you're going to have something less than that, but still crazy bright. And then you're going to have low, and then you're going to have ultra low. All of which are useful modes and well spaced. When you turn the light off and you turn it back on, you're going to go back to high. I'm okay with that because this is a simple C8. By double clicking, if you double click real fast, you're going to get into strobe, and then you are back onto high mode. As far as the what you've heard about this light being able to handle its heat, it is not at all a joke. It can handle it very nicely without discomfort to the hand, and of course these awesomely cool ridges make it just so awesome to hold. I can't get enough out on how amazingly cool this light is and how awesome it is. As to where you get it, you can go to the Wankedun, WANKEDUN chain store or second store. I have no idea what that means, but it's a good store on AliExpress where you can get the light. I got it in just at 3 weeks waiting time. All right, let's take it out.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go. Yes, sirree. You will not, in your most paranoid and worrisome moments, have to fear about this thing delivering the throw package that it promised. The only light I have that will have a chance of outthrowing this is my JKK90 with SBT90 with a 72 millimeter head. That's how powerful this thing is. Look at that. It's got zero difficulty. Going right across, I'm sorry, I'm getting bitten. It has zero difficulty sailing across the short little medium here of 100 meters and impressing you. This is one of the most impressive lights I have by far, and it has the distinction of being able to outthrow my CSL NM1 1,000+ meter C8 that I have showed off so many times. Almost no lights can claim that, but this has that much power. Forgive me if I jolt around like a spastic person. I'm fighting bugs out here. According to the specs, this is 1260 meters, if I remember correctly. The light is now fairly warm. But hasn't relented even a bit. Let's let this car pass. Boy howdy, man alive. I believe this is the 7 amp driver, for those of you who may want to know. 7 or 8 amps, I'm not sure.
Late 1977, while Pioneer 10 was heading toward interstellar space, and Pioneer 11 was still 2 years away from Saturn. In 1979, as part with the following Voyager craft. The probe passed the rings safely and continued beyond Saturn into interstellar space. NASA received its last communication from not to fail. Beside its main engine was a backup, in case the primary engine did fail. It had 16 monopropellant thrusters, 8 prime, and 8 more, also as backups. Solar system to find some sort of extraterrestrial life. It took a while for Cassini to be in a position where backlighting from the sun allowed the imaging team to capture pictures of the plumes. Difficult to see. The E-ring is a result of the plumes from Enceladus.
All right, folks, we're 23 minutes. I didn't plan to do this little impromptu runtime test, but it has still not stepped down. 23 minutes. So I'm just going to call it and say that this thing will run without stepping down probably the entire life. It's hot to my hand, but not so hot I can't handle it. So this is one hell of a light, my friends. One hell of a light. It is indeed an unlivable beast. It is a trooper of epic proportions, one that you should definitely have in your collection. All righty, my friends, have a good one.